Now we're going to take these keyframes that we made for the petals, and we are going to copy and paste them to our other geometry. So we're going to go to innermost ring next, go to scale, and we're going to go first frame and hit this, see if it comes out. There it is. And we're going to go next, innermost seed, scale, go to first frame, next. Oh, we need to make sure that it's visible. Okay, so there it is. Next we're going to do inner petals, scale, go to first frame, and paste. Okay, there it is. There's the inner petals. Now we're going to do inner ring, scale. We're going to go to first, scale, paste, and there it is. And we're going to go to inner thorns, scale, paste. Make sure they're visible. There they are. Now we're going to go to large outer petal, scale, paste. So our large petals didn't materialize. Let's go there and, oh, right, okay. So these need to be like 2, and actually these need to be much bigger because that was large outer ring. That we adjusted the size of that initially. So these need to be like pretty big. 6. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Our outer ring has its animations already. And last but not least, we have our triangle. So we're going to do first frame, scale, paste. Okay. So it looks like we've got, now that we've gotten our animations all okay. So now that we've got the initial bloom, what we want to do is kind of make it so these animations cascade. Instead of the whole flower coming out all at once, we can now adjust to make them come in a more cascaded fashion. So let's do that. Just watch this one more time. Ew, let's reverse whatever it is we just did. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now let's adjust it so we can get some more living, get it breathing and living a little more now that we have the initial blocked in animation done. Now you should be able to go in here, you should be able to go to any one of these characteristics that's being animated, such as scale, and you should be able to open up the editor and you should be able to drag it and adjust the different aspects. So rather than just go in and refine all of that, which honestly it takes a while, I'm just going to show you what I mean. So we've got the scale of this glass petal, right? It's coming in. And then we have the scale of this innermost ring, which I want this ring. So this inner ring, we're just going to offset that a little bit, and we're just going to make it come in a little later and just see what it does. Okay. So it kind of has a ripple effect there. Go to outer ring 2. I'm just going to drag that a little bit later. We're going to go to there. When we drag this out, it'll just take a little longer to get to its final position. Okay. So a lot of this is stopping all at once. Only a few pieces are moving. But the more pieces that seem to take a while to settle into their final position, so that's where that one stops. So if we just stretch that out a little bit further, yeah. Let's just see how that goes. Yeah, it's just playing with these keyframes until you get something that you like. Yeah, so that's a little extreme, so we're going to bring it back to about right there. And bring this to about, yeah, and just mess with these. Just mess with these until you get something you like. Alright, so after about 30 minutes of just tweaking values, such as rotation, scale, and those kinds of things, this is what I arrived at. I didn't keep everything that I recorded in the whole process, but just know that this is all accomplished by tweaking very simple things with a few animation principles in mind. The only things that I'm tweaking are scale and rotation. That's it. And I'm offsetting the keyframe so that not everything starts or ends all at the same time. Just so it kind of feels like it breathes a little bit. And that's really it. And then just observing from nature and life, just like these rotating petals here, they rotate and then they kind of recoil back. So you can kind of sense there's this sort of tension within it. And that's really it. I could upload a recording of every single thing that I tweaked, but that's really not going to help you because your geometry probably doesn't even look like this. And if we go to a different angle so you can see, depending on your setup and what geometry you have, it may be beneficial for you to even have these move along this z-axis. So you can also change location as well. So for example, I'll show you that here. If we want to do the triangle transform, we're going to go here it is, the triangle transform. I just did the wrong location here. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go location, and Z, we actually want it to end at where it is, for the usual. And we want it to come in from higher. So I'll show you what's going to happen there. So as this comes in, we'll see this triangle descend and meet with the rest.